I got up on that one. Everybody has this thing called a conscience. Your conscience will eat you alive if you are not living right, assuming that you are a righteous person. And I like to believe that majority of the population wants to love and wants to be righteous people. Because in my mind, in my spirit, I feel that is what the path is about, becoming the best person we can be. We are given emotions and thoughts and a conscience, like I said. And when you're not living right, when you're not doing right by people, when you're not being self-accountable, when you're not humbling yourself throughout life and learning and loving, it's going to eat you up. It's going to eat you up, and you are not going to be at peace. And we all want to be at peace. We don't want to live a life where we feel heavy, where we lose sleep, where we can't just breathe. The only way you achieve that is by humbling yourself throughout life and learning your lessons, letting go of the control that you want to have over people, the power thing. People have this power thing where they always want to be the one that is right or has the upper hand. And I understand that part of the game. I understand life is a game, but I'm only fighting for what is right. Now, there may be situations where you feel like you're fighting for what's right, because we all live our life through our own perspective. And through your perspective, what you do is right. At every stage of your life, people always feel like they're right. There's always a absolute right and wrong in situations. Through growth, through life throwing things in your face, through experiences, you're supposed to understand the things that you were wrong about, and you right those wrongs by humbling yourself, apologizing to people, changing your thought process, your behavior. And it's in doing that you start to achieve more peace. You start to achieve that state of being that we are all looking to have. And the more you are able to self-reflect and admit your wrongs and continue to learn and grow, you will open yourself up. The universe will start to work for you more. You'll start to have more love in your life. It's always going to work out for the people that are on the road of righteousness. Now, being at peace doesn't mean you're perfect. Being at peace doesn't mean you are without flaws, because we're all flawed. But when you're at peace, you can sleep at night knowing you're handling situations in your life in the best way you can handle them. You gave your best energy, and you did not move with the intent to hurt. You didn't move in a way that was overly selfish. You really did your best to take care of you and to be a good person to people around you. You can sleep at night when you're that type of person. And when you're at peace, you don't have the energy to wish chaos and turmoil on other people. If you're ever dealing with a person and you notice they're giving you an energy with the intent to cause you turmoil, with the intent to make sure you are not at peace, that person is not at peace. And it's not your fault, it's them. You're never the cause of another person's state of unrest. It's always within. We are all in control of our own peace. If you're not at peace, it's something you're doing in your life that you need to change. Hatred and anger and all that comes from inner turmoil. When you're truly at peace, you only have love to give. Sometimes people try to disturb our peace, and sometimes our peace is disturbed, and we meet that energy with more hatred. That's not right to do that, but we are human and we do that. But in the end, the truth of the situation always wins. The true righteousness, the true person who's moving in love and righteousness always comes out on top. And it's not about coming out on top or winning things. It's not about being right. It's just about good and bad. What is right and what is wrong? What's good and what's bad? What is the best situation? And it's always best to be in the state of love and what is righteous. It's a difference in expressing an emotion that's dark versus expressing an emotion and then wishing that a person is suffering. You own your own feeling, but you don't wish a person suffering because they triggered a certain feeling in you. You know, that's when it gets to be a little much. And that's when the truth is revealed in who's actually at peace and who's not. So if you find yourself about to say something to somebody, deliberately trying to disturb their peace, look in the mirror, because you're definitely struggling with something on the inside, and you're either wrong in that situation or you're wrong about something in your life, and you're projecting your own level of unrest onto somebody else. We got to work on our own peace. We have to work on being at peace within ourselves. And when you're truly at peace, again, you have nothing but love to give. You don't have the energy to wish that somebody else would suffer. That's too much energy. That's too much weight to carry. And I don't have the energy or the thoughts, or that would eat my conscience up. If your conscience is eating you up, there's something that you need to change. Straight up. Ninja run.